Sometimes what happens is your ascension, your quality, your being forward, being ahead will work against you momentarily. What I mean by this is, one can look so good that they become terrifying. One can be so smooth. One can be so smooth that they trigger an opposite response, like within maybe the client that you're selling, within the girl that you're talking to, trying to court, whatever this is, within the world. And you need to understand that this is a good thing, even though it causes you a temporary problem. Realize that if you give off the correct aura, if you give off the aura of the level of the Saudi Arabian prince or whatever, like realize that some people actually find it scary. They'll say, how could I ever control someone with this much aura? I need something tamer. I need something lesser, I need something smaller, something that I can have. And you need to understand this in order to not conflate or in order to not mix up different ideas. Sometimes you're not outcompeted. Sometimes you outcompete yourself. And it's a beautiful thing. Let's make it worse. Do not ever make yourself smaller so that another person can have you. Damn this other person. The right person will come around when they come around. And they may never come around, but do not become smaller for any odd reason. Yeah? Part of ascension is loneliness, being alone. Realize that as you escalate, as you elevate, as you become better than other people around you at doing stuff, you become separate. Part of pulling ahead is being alone. Yeah? The more ahead you are, the more alone you are. As you theorize how to make the plane, realize that you're going to be alone in making this idea until it becomes reality. And when it becomes reality, you're still going to be alone. Imagine what the Wright brothers must have gone through when inventing the plane. Firstly, at the theory, wow, man will never be able to fly. What you're doing is you're wasting your time, so on and so forth. All the normal human things that one would say concerning and surrounding the topic of inventing flight. Secondly, once you were actually flying, imagine how much stuff, like I imagine there was likely even religious backlash. This is blasphemy. You can't fly because this is like making the Tower of Babel. You'll end up flying up to heaven and God will smite you down, so on and so forth. Do you see? And what ends up happening is it's a lonely life. But realize that somehow that's the best one. Being a pioneer, being an inventor, being a person who changes the world, that's the best one. Yeah? So dress up. Be better than people around you at something. And be. You need to comfortably be yourself and don't ever shrink this. Don't ever shrink this to make another person comfortable. Change your people. Yeah? And that's the concept. Change your people or wait for the right person to come around. Or, and this one would be the best of all scenarios, strangely enough. Be alone comfortably. It'll work out eventually. It might not even work out for you in this life, There's people like Nikola Tesla died on his own. But I'll tell you what, I have a light and a camera, goddammit, and it's because of Nikola Tesla. Yeah? So enjoy the symptom of being a great in being alone. Because it is the sign. It is the distinguishing factor to be distinct, to be off to the side by yourself. It's magnificent, And enjoy it, because it's not something wrong with you, it's something terribly right.